Good morning, everyone, and it's Elizabeth Smith here from the Guru Co. for another Monday's motivation cameo coaching set. I hope today finds you fit and well. It is entitled For Those Who Are Starting Their Week at Half Mast. Now, I'd like to start with a half apology as well, because today's is more about a self-disclosure than it is a true coaching set for you. And it comes from having a very busy weekend this weekend, where I had a good morning, Abigail. Lovely. Thank you so much for joining me. And it's come from a public speaking event that I did at the weekend. And I spent the day with a lovely bunch of ladies and gentlemen, all of whom were very motivated and business owners selling beautiful, unique makeup. And it's always a pleasure to spend time with people who are full of energy and full of life, and you feed off it, don't you? Well, I did, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I got so much from listening to people and other speakers that were there. There was another coach there, Sean Brown, who was excellent and very motivational. Anyway, it was lovely, but I got up and I did my set, and I came off, and well, it started from there really. I found that there was a feeling, a knot in my stomach that I wasn't enjoying. I was right at the end of the day, and for the life of me couldn't make out what was going on. So this continued. I felt this real flatness, this slight emptiness, and I thought, I'm not comfortable with this at all. Anyway, so the whole of Sunday I felt very similar, and my body was reacting to this too. There was this slight hollowness to me, you know, when you tap on an empty tin and you can just hear it ricocheting around, the echoing in there. And there was a real sense of disconnect going on. Anyway, I blamed the curry that I had and treated myself to for the first time in ages, I might add. So I had a takeaway, but no, I don't think it was that. So on the Sunday evening, I sat down, and my lovely friend Kaylee Routledge was at my daughter's, and we were all there for Sunday tea. And it's very unlike me not to be playing on the floor with the children or engaging with the children 100%. But she'd brought me along a book called, and I've got it here, The Power of Now. Well thumbed. Look how much she loves it. The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, A Guide to Spiritual Enlightenment. And I started reading it, and there was a couple of bits in there that were really very powerful. And anyone who's watched me before knows just how much I completely are committed to how the mind controls the body and how it controls our outcomes, and the body and the mind, they just work in tandem together, and if one's out of sync, the other one knows it. Anyway, I read this chapter, and in it says the mind is a superb instrument if used rightly. And I went, ching, I know this stuff. What's the matter with you, Liz? So I went on, and I thought, well, I'm going to unpick Saturday. I'm going to unpick my Saturday, and I did. And I have to be honest and open, and I was disappointed with my performance. I was disappointed. There was other bits and pieces that I could blame. There's some my slides were flicking around all over the place, had a mind of their own. I nearly sunk into the floorboards with my heels. I mean, lovely. But no, I was actually truly disappointed with my performance. And that's not even that typical British stiff upper lip, not saying how good you are. There's stuff that I missed out of it that I should have known, I should have done, I should have spoken about it. I couldn't find my words. What was the matter with me? So where was Liz in all of this? Where was that presentation, that real, and I have such a need to deliver and to serve. So yes, I was very disappointed. So once I really got hold of that, I thought, now what am I going to do about it? Because I can sit with this for ages, and it can put me off doing anything in the future. It can certainly put me off doing a presentation, doing my lives with you. And I thought, you know what? No, I'm going to get back on it. I am actually going to get back on it. And I know where I've gone wrong. I am going to re-record. This is my plan. I'm going to re-record my presentation. And rather than sort of just letting it sit, I'm going to send it back out. I'm going to send my presentation back out to those people who had ticket prices. They had bought tickets for this. And I think this is where, my sense of needing to give value. These people have put hard-earned cash into coming to these events, and I will deliver. So yes, I'm going to put it back out there and I'm going to record it. And that's another test for me, because I've now got to find a platform to do that on. But then just to sum up for you, because anybody else who's feeling slightly this week, go back, find it, go find what you can do. Is there anything you can do about it? Because there's one quote that comes back to mind, and that is, your glass may be half full and it may be half empty. In actual fact, it really doesn't matter. It's just how long you're prepared to hold it for. And I'm not prepared to hold it for any longer than I need. I hope you've got something out of today. Thank you so much for coming and joining me and watching. And thank you, Abby. I don't know who the other person is, so say hi, whoever's on. And thank you for being here on a lovely Monday dark morning. And I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.